Sagittarius, welcome to my space, welcome to my channel, welcome to Taurus season. This is around Taurus season that I'm giving you guys this reading. This particular reading is touching on your family bonds, your family and ancestral bonds, your healing, your relationship with your family, and how those relationships in some ways are affecting how you navigate your life, how you are navigating your relationships with other people outside of your family. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and touch on those things. We're going to pull 2 oracle messages for you guys, and we're going to get into the tarot. So excuse my hair, you guys. She's wild today, but I'm a Leo, so you know, I let my hair do whatever she needs to do. Anyway, so Sagittarius, sorry if you hear noises. I live on a busy street, but I've been led to give you guys readings in my garden. Unfortunately, there are unnecessary sounds from other people. It's not as quiet as I would like it to be, but this is what I'm led to do. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump right into your reading, Sagittarius. Let's see what your oracle messages have to say first. So I'm going to pull 2 oracle messages for you guys, just to see what the overall energies are going to be for you. Or again, this is a timeless reading, so it's not for any particular time. I will be doing more family and ancestor readings in the future, but this one is just a timeless one. The other family readings that I end up doing in the future will definitely pertain more to more monthly readings, yearly readings, things like that in the future, because I feel we need to know how our families affect us, how we can grow with our families if we need to separate from our families, right? Soulmates, twin flames, karmic relationships are also in your family. It's not just romantic partners, right? We are all, some of us are born with our soulmates, who are our siblings, our parents, our grandparents, an aunt and uncle, our cousins, right? And also for those of you Sagittarius who are married and you have your own children, or this is your husband or your wife, or even for those of you who are not necessarily married but you have children by someone, or you guys share resources with a significant other, and you guys have been together for a while to where you have created somewhat of a family unit. These messages can also pertain to that as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. Sagittarius, universe, source, archangels, ancestors, spirit guides, gods, goddesses, earth spirits, earth guides, please come before us to speak to the sign of Sagittarius, all signs of Sagittarius, for their family relationships, their ancestor connections, and their family healing for Sagittarius. I'm going to pull 2 cards for you, Sagittarius. Sagittarius and their family relationships. It says you reap what you sow, endeavor, Sun in Virgo. So there could be those of you Sagittarius, you have strong Virgo in your chart, or you have strong Virgo energy in your family. Okay. And then we have Sun in Aquarius, opportunities, readiness for change. Okay. Just bear with me, Sagittarius. Some of you guys are dealing with an Aquarius or a Virgo. You have that in your chart, or this is you're in your family. Some of you all Sagittarius, your family, either your parents or your grandparents or great-grandparents moved from another country for a better life. They moved across the ocean, overseas, continents, to be where you are now. Others of you, this is what your family is currently working towards. They want your parents, your grandparents, or maybe it's you for your children and your spouse or your significant other. If you're married or in a relationship or have children, you are probably currently now working towards moving overseas or moving to a better place so you can have better opportunity for your family, whether it be for your future family or for your family that you have now, okay? Others of you, you may be a first generation of a certain culture, or country, from a different country, or first generation, or your parents moved you here when you guys were really little, but you come from a family that's very hardworking. I get the sense, because once again, look at this water, right? Like there's your parents, someone in your family, or it could be you, broaden their horizons and realize where we're living is not working for us, okay? Others of you, if this is not necessarily moving overseas, you could just be, your family can, whether you live in America, Europe, Asia, Africa, wherever, right? South America, Central America, doesn't matter. Your family, again, you just come from a very hardworking family. They may be very old-fashioned in some ways as well because of the hard work that they've had to put into their lives. Okay, and you may have that type of mentality, a very traditional or very hardworking mentality, okay? And you believe in reaping what you sow. Your family believes in that, okay, to some degree. And it says readiness for change. So Sagittarius, you may be going through something personally apart from your family where this readiness for change, you want something different, you want something new. I'm not really sure what that is. It could be in a career. Maybe you and your family have really worked hard but never really made enough money, you know, and you're trying to change that up. You're trying to change how you work to gain better opportunities here. Some of you guys decided to go to school so that you can have a better opportunity to get a better job, to be able to take care of your family or take care of a future family if you're looking to get married or have your own children. But overall, Sagittarius, regardless of what type of family, whether you have toxic family situation or not, you come from a family that is very hardworking for a lot of you. Okay, some of you guys, you just have a very old-fashioned family. Again, I'm getting culture here. You're very cultured. Some of you guys may be part of the Black community or the some type of community where it doesn't necessarily have to be the Black community, but I'm picking that up for some of it. Like some of you guys, like you're very proud of where you come from. You're very proud of your culture because of the hard work that you guys have put in. Like that's what I'm getting for. Could be for one of you, could be for a couple of you. If it's not the Black or African American community, this is just your culture. It doesn't matter where you're from, right? You guys are just really hardworking, and your culture is known for that. Okay. I also get the sense that there are some of you guys who tended to a field in your country, or maybe wherever you're from in your home, you guys had a farm, or you had a some type of an orchard, and you sold, like you guys are very utilitarian. Your family or somebody in your family is, and you guys really uphold that type of mindset for yourself, which is very beautiful. Okay, but there is, if this is not about your family pushing towards opportunities for the younger generations in your family, if it's not that, or if it's not that alone, then this is saying that you in particular, like out of everybody in your family, you're trying to figure out a better way to gain opportunities and success. And again, some of you guys, you could be doing that by moving away from your family, or you could be going to school. Sorry about that, Sagittarius. It's a bit of a distraction. But some of you guys are definitely, I definitely see you guys, some of you guys went to school, whether you're going to school now or you went to school in the past in order to gain better opportunity because maybe your parents or your grandparents didn't really have that opportunity, those opportunities, okay? So let's go ahead and pull some tarot to see a little bit more into what's going on in your family life. But once again, what I'm picking for the Sagittarians that I'm speaking to right now, I just get the sense that your family, they're all about the reap what you sow. You got to work for what you want, you know, and if you don't, you're not going to sow anything, right? Others of you, this reap what you sow energy, Sagittarius, and readiness for change. It's your spiritual journey within your family. Okay. But yeah, I think it's just your overall family energy. It's very beautiful. All right, let's see. I'm gonna pull 5 cards for you guys for your family energy. Sagittarius for their family healing and their family relationships. Okay, we have bottom of the deck, we have the Hierophant, that is Taurus energy. So, again, very traditional. You come from a very traditional family. It doesn't matter what culture, it doesn't matter where you're from. Sagittarius, the Sagittarians I'm speaking to, again, if this does not resonate with you, that's totally fine. You know, you can always check out your other signs, or I can just be picking up on certain energies that just haven't happened yet, or they haven't developed yet. Okay, so sorry about the light, you guys, it's fluctuating, but very traditional family dynamics, very religious. Your family can be a certain religion and they don't, you know, the Hierophant is not someone who follows the rules, very conventional, you know, your family may not necessarily steer away from the norm too much. Not that the Hierophant is good, like your family really follows maybe one God, or they follow a specific religion. It doesn't have to be one God, it doesn't matter what religion it is, but you all follow that religiously. Some of you Sagittarius, at some point in your life, or maybe in the future, if you haven't done this already, you've changed your religion. You don't really agree with your family's religion, and that's where the readiness for change is coming through, because you feel that there is more to understand about spirituality and God, or, you know, religion in general. And so maybe there are those of you who broke away from your your initial religious beliefs, or religious beliefs that you were born into. Okay, so that can definitely be also a thing as well. Some of you guys are dealing with a Leo in your family. Some of you guys have Leo in your chart. Wow. Wow. Sagittarius, you guys have the Ace of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. That's that readiness for change. That's that those opportunities, those new blessings that you want. And I feel that your family dynamics, or how you were raised, has a lot to do with this energy. You and your family are, you know, you guys can go really far, especially if you guys have siblings. You and your siblings may carry certain types of skills, okay? Some of you guys, if you went to school together with your siblings, you guys were just known for a certain skill or something, or you were known for something, or it could just be you, Sagittarius. You just kind of have, in your family, you kind of have that, whether you're male or female, you have that masculine energy of having that go-getter energy, that transformative energy. You're very inventive, you're very innovative, right? It's almost like you're hot to the touch. Like if somebody, it's like, I just can't touch this kind of energy. That's what I'm getting for you guys, Sagittarius, when it comes to how you were raised, and what your parents, or what was instilled in you as a child. And as an adult, you guys may grow into this person where a lot of people can't really touch you. They can't really, the type of success that you're going for, not a lot of people are willing to go that far, or willing to put in that type of work, okay? But you are a strong manifester of change here in your life. And then we have the Sun card, that's Leo. So some of you guys, Sagittarius, you may come from a family where you guys have very playful energy, okay? You guys have a lot of jokes. Maybe your sense of humor comes from your parents or your grandparents. You guys are very loving people, very very giving people as well, okay, but very successful minded, very career driven type of family. You may be more career driven, maybe you and another sibling or something like that, where you guys, because I see that the sun card here, you have 2 babies or 2 children here, so you may have another sibling, you and another sibling, like you guys get along very well, where you guys really, really make each other happy. You could be twins, some of you. It could also be that when you were little, you guys got along way better than you did as adults as well, if you guys have a sibling or multiple siblings. And then we have the 2 of Wands. So some of you guys, there is a like this could be your parents, okay, where your parents, they had a plan. They had a plan for you guys. They had even before they, some of you, your parents, before they even got pregnant, or before they had given birth to you or conceived you and your siblings, if you have siblings, they already had a plan set out because of how hard their lives may have been, okay, for some of you. Others of you, this is you and another person. This can be you and your spouse. You do not have to be married. I don't really push the marriage thing all the time. Some people are married, some people are not, but that does not mean that the relationship is non-committal because you're not married, right? You guys can have children and share resources and get along really well. You don't have to be married necessarily, at least not yet or ever. It doesn't matter. But there is a person here that you want to have a family with, okay? And this person is also going to want the same opportunities that you want. So for those of you who are single, Sagittarius, and you're looking for someone to raise a family with, make sure that the person that comes into your life actually wants, they don't have to want the exact same things or have the exact same goals, but they have to be goal-oriented, right? They can't be lax in that. And I think that you and this person are soulmates. It could be a Leo that you're dealing with, an Aries, another Sagittarius. I feel like it's Leo or Aries for some of you that you're going to end up marrying a Leo or someone with Leo in their chart, or an Aries, because they're also just as driven as you are, okay? And you guys have the world in your hands, like you and this person, or it could be your parents or your grandparents at some point when they got married or got together. They looked at the world and they're just like, where do we go? What do we do? You know? Or it could be you and another person. We have the 3 of Pentacles. So once again, there's that hard work. Like look at this person's masterpiece. Like they worked hard on that. They took the time, even if they had to work overtime by themselves, like late at night, or wake up extra early in the morning. They got it done. So Sagittarius, what I'm getting from you and your family is hard work. That's just what I'm picking up on here for you guys. And when you guys get married, you guys will thrive with someone who has the same mentality, almost like the same traditional mindset. They don't necessarily have to have the same religion as you necessarily. Some of you guys may prefer that. But others of you, if you're looking for a significant other, if you have a significant other, you and this person are soulmates or your twin flames. Like you guys like a lot of the same things. You guys are definitely driven here. And then we have the Fool card here. So there is definitely that leap of faith, taking a leap of faith towards your opportunities here. Some of you Sagittarius, you're definitely choosing to not leave your family behind necessarily, but you're choosing your own path here. You may not necessarily want to follow the traditional way of working or doing things or believing in or whatever religion or some type of spirituality. You may have changed your mind about that, whatever that is in your family. You may have changed your mind about something in your family, and you're not because you don't love your family. Some of you guys want to create your own family. Some of you guys are pregnant with twins, okay? Whether they're your first pregnancy or not, that's where this Ace of Wands is coming in, this readiness for change, this new opportunity to be a parent and to, create your family. I also see that happening as well. Some of you guys have been waiting to have children because you want to make sure, some of you guys just wanted to make sure that you have your ducks in a row, you have the job, the money, the house, whatever, to accommodate a family. in a very traditional sense. However, there is this leap of faith here, this new opportunity where the universe or your creator may ask you to do something that's against tradition, or do something that's a little out of your comfort zone. Okay, because you can still have all of this. Like, you can still have the happiness, you can have the great relationships, you can have the great family dynamics, you can hang out with your family. Some of you guys are just deepening your some of you guys are traveling with your parents. You and another sibling, you want to start traveling with your parents more and bonding with your parents in a certain way that you never really bonded with them before. Okay. Some of you guys are actually, you and your spouse, or you and your significant other, you guys are taking a leap of faith, and you're just like, you know what? Let's just move. Let's just move someplace far out. You know what I mean? Let's go find our own happiness. Some of you guys are going to get married and you're going to elope. I also see that as well. It could be that your parents, when they got married, they eloped. It wasn't anything huge, right? But it's very traditional. But you guys are protected. Sagittarius, I also get the sense that you guys are protected. Whether you believe in that or not, whether you're religious or not, you guys have some type of an energy that when you were conceived, possibly when you guys were brought into this world through sex or whatever, like your parents, you know, had to have you somehow, or bring you into this world somehow, right? It was a very beautiful, passionate type of situation with your parents, or, you know, and it could be with you and another person, you and your spouse, or you and your significant other. Like, sexually, you guys are really, really compatible, and you guys have very passionate type of sexual energy, and in some ways that is what is going to really affect the children that you bring into this world, and it may have affected how you were brought into this world, and it's made you this amazing energy here because of the love that your parents had for each other. And it's really going to come out with you and your significant other, for those of you who are looking to get married or you are married, because you guys share this deep bond with this person because of this fire, okay, this fire energy, this light. Definitely some of you guys are married or in a relationship with a Leo, okay, or a Taurus. Could be with a Taurus as well, or an Aries, or Capricorn, or Virgo, okay. Now, for those of you who are single and you don't have your own children, again, you guys can be traveling with your parents more. You guys could be bonding with your parents more. You could be, again, going to school, going and actually finding work that's going to allow you to expand your skill set, whatever those skill sets are. And you may have stepped out of your comfort zone or the comfort of your family, no matter how scary that may have felt, because your family really, some of you guys, your parents really worked hard for you guys to have a comfortable life, okay? They worked really hard. Some of you guys definitely have a parent who's an Aries, okay? Or a Sagittarius like you, or a Leo, for some of you. But yeah. You guys stepped out of your comfort zone, Sagittarius, in your own way. And it may have set you apart. You may be the sun energy in your family, Sagittarius. Especially if you were dealing with a Leo, if you're with a Leo, or if you have Leo in your chart, or Aries. You guys, or even Virgo or Aquarius, you guys definitely, you guys may be this light child or this sun child in your family. You're just so different. You were born different. Let's go ahead and clarify these cards for you, Sagittarius. Let's see what the universe is saying to you guys here about your family. If this is advice for you, Sagittarius, for those of you who are looking for advice from this, you need to take a leap of faith in regards to your family. Whatever that leap of faith is, it has something to do with tradition, breaking away from tradition, breaking away from the same old. Not that it's the same old that your family's been doing is bad. It's just not serving you right now. So there's something in regards to new opportunities, possibly your children, getting, you know, moving. Like, there's some type of a brand new situation that you need to bring about into your life, and maybe into the lives of your family. Okay? You may be proposing, not like marriage necessarily, because I don't see that. I feel like the Sagittarians I'm speaking to, you could be getting married or proposing or getting proposed to, but I feel like you may be actually proposing an idea to your spouse about moving, or about the future, about like, okay, what if I change my career, or what if we do this, or I thought maybe I bring this up about, you know, our future, about having children. Somebody may be coming to you and talking to you about completely switching up their career, or somebody may be one of your family members. It could be a sibling too, Sagittarius. You may have a sibling who's like, I want to have kids. You may be hearing from a sibling saying that they're pregnant with twins, maybe, possibly. Some of you guys are working very hard to adopt. Some of you guys may be working very hard to adopt. So I get that too. Some of you guys may be adopting as well. I do see that as a brand new opportunity for you, where you're, you know, something about children here for some of you. Marriage, spending time with your parents. I know I'm repeating myself. All right, let's go ahead and clarify these cards for you, Sagittarius. Let's clarify these cards for Sagittarius, universals. Sagittarius. Let's see. Okay, we have Pisces here, so some of you guys may have Pisces in your chart, or you're dealing with the Pisces, clarified by clarifying the Ace of Wands. So I do see this as you have a very quiet power, Sagittarius. You may not, some of you guys may not necessarily be confident in your abilities for whatever reason. Some of you guys, you have strong intuitive power. Some of you guys are just really good at reading people. You know, some of you guys have a Aries, Leo, or another Sag in your life who's very intuitive as well. But I feel like there are those of you, Sagittarius, like, or maybe that's just people in your family, like your parents, your siblings, like you guys just, your family, you guys just know how to read people. You know how to read faces. But I do see this as protection, Sagittarius. Your family is protected. Please be aware of that. If you're fearing for your family's livelihood, your family is protected here. There could have been some type of trauma in the past. Your family is protected. Some of you guys have a family member, again, who's very psychic. Very psychic. Could be you. Or it can be someone you're married to, or one of your children. You have the 8 of Cups here. So, yeah, I feel like there are those of you who are leaving. You're leaving the comfort of your home with the 8 of Cups here. Some of you guys are just leaving the comfort, or in the past you left the comfort of your home. Because it was, you know, it was happy. There was nothing wrong with your home life. It was just, you needed something more. You needed something different. You wanted to play. There's something about playing here, or spending time with your friends or something like that. Like you just wanted to be around other people, or you just wanted to try something new. It could be school, where you just needed to step away from your parents, or step away from your home life. Not that there was anything wrong with it at all. Okay? Sorry guys, there are children playing across the street. Some of you guys had to step away from a Leo for whatever reason. I don't know if it was permanent. Maybe it was because you needed to leave a relationship for a while. maybe take a break or something. Or maybe just take a break from your family for a while, could be that. We have the Magician card here clarifying the Two of Wands. So this is definitely Aries energy. Strong manifestation. You looked at the world, and you have to, if this is advice, Sagittarius, you need to look at the world and realize it's your playground. You can have whatever you want. You just have to believe in yourself, because I feel like you have a lot of beautiful energy, but you're not 100% like confident in like the fact that you can have so much. Others of you, you've met someone that you want to marry, or you've met someone that you feel you can manifest a beautiful life with together. Like it's a teamwork effort or team effort. Others of you, you want to take care of this woman here, or man, you know, doesn't matter who you're with, male, female, whatever. But you want to really take care of this person, like you want to take charge, or you are in a relationship or a marriage with someone who is taking charge and actually making things happen. This can also be your parents. Your parents really made things happen. They were able to cook dinner every night, you know, with very little money. They were able to make you lunches going to school. You know, they were able to give you clothes and buy your cars or whatever. Like they had what it took to provide for their family, for you guys, or for you and but this can also be you and your spouse, or you and your partner with your if you have children or not. You both, again, you're a team. You guys really make shit happen. Some of you guys definitely had to leave for a little bit. You had to leave for a little bit so that you can find your happiness. Five of Swords clarifying the Three of Pentacles. So you guys really, your family probably really had to fight. They were up against the odds with the world, or in their country, or in their community. Like, really had to work hard. There may have been some competitive energy of selling items, merchandise, or something, where you had to show up before anybody else in order to get your product out there for people to buy it. Like there's like this may have been a struggle, or your parents or your grandparents or great grandparents or your ancestors really had to work hard to build. They were up against the odds to build this amazing legacy. In order for you to go to school and have these opportunities, your ancestors or your parents and their parents really had to work hard. You're blessed, Sagittarius. You're blessed. Okay, so then we have the Two of Pentacles. So, yeah, priorities. You had to, or you will end up making this decision, Sagittarius, with the Fool card and the Two of Pentacles. You will decide, or you have decided, to move forward on your own path, even if it veers off of a cliff. Like you want to see what's on the other side. You want to see what's down below. You want to see if there's anything beyond the horizon, right? You wanted something more, or you want something more, and you're doing whatever it is that it takes. If you have to juggle, work 2 jobs, right? Some of you guys work 2 jobs. You just did it. You're just like, I'm just going to do it and then save up my money, right? Yeah, bottom of the deck, the Wounded Warrior, the Nine of Wands, having courage, still fighting, still keeping the faith. Bottom of that, we have the Ten of Pentacles. So, yeah, building a legacy, Sagittarius. You want to build a legacy because your parents built a legacy for you and your family. And you don't want, I feel like there are those of you that want to maybe build upon that legacy, or you just want to completely change tradition in your own way. But whatever it is, Sagittarius, you come from a very beautiful family, whether you get along with them or not. You're a hard worker. You're a hard worker. You're very traditional in your thinking, or your family is very traditional in their thinking. But I feel like you're wanting to do something different. I feel like your family has met a cycle, the end of a cycle, and it's now time for you to begin a new one. So a huge responsibility, I know, but you're chosen to do this, right? You're chosen. So, anyway, Sagittarius, much love and light to all of you. I wish you guys the very best of luck on this journey. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I hope to see you guys in your next reading. Bye, Sagittarius.